Hey everyone, it's me, Aaron, Professor Thorgy, and welcome to another episode of Kick It, the show where we spotlight crowd-funded projects. And I asked you guys on Twitter to give me some suggestions of certain crowd-funded projects that you wanted me to spotlight on this show, and someone told me about this new card game called Fetch Quest, where it's kind of like Magic the Gathering, but everyone is a dog. It's everything I love all rolled into one Kickstarter campaign. Yes, Fetch Quest is a brand new multiplayer, all ages friendly card game set in the world of Pugmire. And Pugmire, it is a post-apocalyptic world, however, it's not your typical post-apocalyptic world. Typically when you think of the post-apocalypse, you think of roving gangs and zombies and Mad Max and gasoline. No, it's not that. It's so far past the apocalypse, we have circled all the way back around, and we're now back at Sword and Sorcery, Dungeons and Dragons times. But what makes Pugmire so unique is that after the human beings passed away, the dogs and cats started to rise up and take their place. And now these dogs and cats go out on quest because they still have in the back of their mind this mentality of they have to be noble and good to their human masters, so they believe that the humans left something there for them, so they must fetch what man left behind. That's the tagline of Pugmire, and it's actually kind of awesome. Now, whenever I spotlight a project here on Kick It, I always try to make sure that the people behind that project seem like they're on the up and up. That they seem like they're responsible enough to meet all the demands that this project is going to require of them, and the person who is creating Fetch Quest actually has already delved into the realm of Pugmire. This is not their first creation. They actually created a tabletop game called Realms of Pugmire, so yeah, they do have a track record showing they know how to make games. This is not their first rodeo. They have already delved into the realm of Pugmire and put out their project that actually already has a fan base, that already has people excited for this brand new Kickstarter. So they're trying to take the thing that they already created and already was successful and basically trying to expand it into a new territory. They always wanted to turn it into a card game. Now's their opportunity. And they already have artwork for all the cards. I was looking at the cards that they have already put out there. They look freaking awesome. As I said, I'm a big Magic the Gathering fan, and looking at this artwork made me go, this reminds me of those early Magic the Gathering cards. Like, this really does look fantastic, some of these prints. There's one card that shows a giant two-headed Goliath, part cat, part dog creature. I was like, that's one of the coolest damn monsters I've ever seen. So yeah, this person is incredibly creative, but they have also shown that either they or the people who are working with them have the talent to back up whatever they need for this project. In fact, if you still don't believe that they can put this thing out there, they've already made the card game. If you want to play this game, go and support them on Kickstarter and then just check the very first update that they sent out to all the backers. There's going to be a download link in there in which you can download every single one of the cards that they made, which is a working set of cards. You can already take that set of cards and start playing against your friends, and yeah, it's already there. You already have the game that they are going to put out. They just want to be able to put in actual physical print. They want to be able to get into stores. This is not an idea that they have that, yeah, if we get the money, then we'll start working on. They've already worked on it. This thing is good to go. Well, okay, not good to go. They still need to make more cards. They still want to keep expanding this thing. They still need to organize all the rewards that are going to go out to people. But what I'm trying to say is, they've proven that they can do that. And like with any Kickstarter, there are certain tiers of rewards. And with this one, there's actually some pretty darn cool ones. For example, at $30, you get the actual physical game itself, which, hey man, I've bought a lot of card games in my time. 30 bucks is actually a pretty decent price. That's actually pretty well priced for what they're asking. So $30 gets you the actual physical game, but if you pledge an extra $10 and go up to the $40 tier, then you also get all the booster packs that would come from any of the expansions they make if they hit their stretch goals. That's also pretty darn cool, especially considering how many stretch goals they might end up hitting, but I'll get to that in a second. But here's the really cool tier. If you think that this is an amazing idea, and you really want to support it, and you really want to be a part of it, and you also just happen to be financially successful, and you have a lot of money burning holes in your pockets, if you pledge $450, you get to send them a picture of your cat or dog, and they will turn that cat or dog into a character in a card in this game. Okay, they may not end up being an actual character, but they will be artwork for one of the cards. So they might be on like a certain activated card, they might be on a certain spell card, they might not be an actual character, but they will be in one of these cards. That is freaking cool to me, that you could get your own dog into this game. Now let's go ahead and get down to the brass tacks. How much are they asking for on this? They are asking for $6,000, which, for a project of this size, is actually a really good price. I was expecting something of this scale to cost upwards of $10,000, but as I said, these guys have made tabletop games before. They know what they're talking about. They have actually developed these kinds of games before, so they know exactly who to go to, how much this stuff is going to develop, how much the product is going to probably cost at the end. So hey, way to go there. They know everything that they're doing. $6,000, great asking price. Now here's the interesting thing. Remember when I talked about stretch goals just a couple seconds ago? Yeah, I found out about this 2 days ago, and when I saw it, it was halfway towards its goal. They already had $3,000, and I thought, you know what? Halfway towards their goal, that is the perfect time to come in here and spotlight this, because that is the best time to organize everybody together for that big final push towards the finish line. I'm gonna come in here in 2 days, record this episode, wham, bam, it's all done, everything is taken care of. I checked them just a couple minutes before setting this all up to record today. In the 2 days since I last checked on them, they exploded. They went from $3,000 of their $6,000 goal to $12,000 of their $6,000 goal. Now normally on Kick It, I like to come in here and spotlight people who need help, who need us to come together and really support them. But I decided I was still going to come in here and help promote them because A, this is just a darn cool idea. I love all the art behind this. I love card games. I know a lot of my fans out there really want to support some project like this because I know you guys love dogs and card games and fantasy stuff as well. So I know a lot of people would be excited and want to hear about this. So I still really want to come in here and spotlight this. But also, as I said, these guys want to do expansions. They want to do booster packs. They want to do spin-offs of this. I cannot wait to see what the stretch goals are going to be for this, and I don't even think that they were prepared for this thing to blow up like it did. So who knows what the limit could possibly be on this. So if this sounds like a really cool idea to you guys, and you just want to see how far it can go, then go and support Fetch Quest on Kickstarter. I will have a link to it in the descriptions down below, and if you think that is a cool idea and you are happy to support, then make sure that you tell your friends about it as well. That's the entire reason why I set up this show in the first place, is just to spread the good word of all the great projects out there that people are trying to get off the ground. So make sure that you guys do that yourselves. If you enjoy this, then make sure that you spread it around to your friends. And if you find another crowdfunded project out there on Kickstarter, GoFundMe, Patreon, anywhere else out there, then make sure that you let me know about that in the comments down below, or on Twitter, Twitch, and Tumblr at Professor Thorgy. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Come back next time.